us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
So many,
I don't.
you know,
Yeah.
trying to get together and watch anime. So we got this subscription to Crunchyroll, and
Love Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has all the anime.
Absolutely.
And my son will he'll be like, yeah, I saw that one, I saw that one, I saw that one, and he knows like the story, and I'm like,
To watch them without you.
how did you see that one? Like,
Right.
how did you? There's 3 seasons of this
Right.
show. We just got Crunchyroll.
Right.
Where did you watch
How
it?
and where
it's
did you see
like,
this?
No, he's watched
YouTube
YouTubers
clips.
talk about the
about it.
entire story,
I don't get
so
the
that
people
from
talking about
beginning
shit.
to end.
It's like, I'm telling you, I
So he's
don't
never
get
seen-
the actual show. He's seen somebody talk about the show.
And
it's-
never sees the source material.
I don't get that.
and is satisfied with it.
It's like you only watch the reaction videos of the people watching Two Girls, One Cup, and not actually Two Girls, One
Right.
Cup. Like, I don't get.
Right. It's okay if you've seen it and you were super impressed, and now
Right.
you want to see
And
someone
now you want to see
else's
someone's
reaction to
interpretation.
something.
Exactly.
Totally makes sense. Like, yeah, like
God.
that makes total sense. But just for seeing something for the first time as someone's reaction is, yeah.
Don't get it.
But
Do not get it.
people do unboxing.
I know. I know.
A degree.
But if
So,
at least in
I need to
unboxing,
find
the way
anime.
I think of
So I need to pick.
yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna say
go
the
ahead.
thing with unboxing is like at least it's like if I'm interested in the product they're unboxing, I'm like, okay, I'll watch this thing and I'll see the instruction manual. I'm like, oh yeah, I might buy this. You know what I mean? Because it's laid it out, plug it in, whole
Right.
thing, whatever the fuck it is. But like the commentary things, it's like I just can't process what the appeal is. Seeing people talk about the thing, just watch the thing.
Right.
It's
No,
like-
and then what they do is because this would drive you crazy
Yeah.
if you watched these videos
Yeah.
of these Generation Z guys basically saying like, okay, Goku versus Superman versus Ultra, and
Sure.
they talk but they have, so they know all the anime stuff, but
Yeah.
then they have like the DC characters, but they really don't know.
Oh, so they're
DC
misrepresenting the
characters,
DC
and
characters. Oh
so
my God.
I think you as like from a technical standpoint would be like, That is not
You were
canon.
saying
That is
incorrect.
what?
Right.
Like
Right.
that is not, you know,
Like they don't understand
it's
how
like that is not
Kryptonians
what
work. They
Superman,
don't
you know,
understand truly how much
right.
power you get when you're in Super Saiyan mode. I mean, these are quantifiable things
Right.
that can be
Exactly.
objectively
You know,
compared. It's like,
you
ugh,
go, yeah, and I did have like Super Saiyan explained to me of like
yes,
how like
yes.
what that means in the you're a Saiyan and going Super Saiyan and
Hmm.
uh the whole meaning of it and stuff. So
Sure. And a lot of screaming
now
and
that now that
and the
is
vein pulsing on the top of the forehead.
right, right. So that's why my son because so my son will be like, don't go Super Saiyan on me, like as if you know. I have to say, fire has never come out of my head,
Right.
and I've never had like
And
all
your
of a
hair.
sudden had giant spiky green hair.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
that just shot out like shards of
And
glass
like
out of my
pebbles and
head.
rocks just kind of start floating near you, like up in the air. 'Cause you're disrupting the gravity, and they're just
Right.
going up.
Exactly. And my eyes just changed to like X's, and my face
Yes.
is just a big shout. It's just a giant mouth.
Yeah, mouth
Yeah,
shouting.
because that's what he sees.
Through the eyes of youth. So we're
amazed.
we're here. We're back. It is it
Hey,
is
everybody.
what day is it? It's Tuesday, the 9th of
Tuesday.
September. Yeah. So we're here for I just checked that our data banks here. Episode 76, dude. Like
Yep. Yep.
we've been busy.
Yeah. I mean, I
We've
like
been
to think of it as just the, you know,
busy.
like filling up someone else's bucket, and we've just
Right.
been just filling so many buckets, and at this point,
I
like
fill
70,
buckets. I'm a bucket
76
filler.
plus buckets. I mean,
Absolutely, it's a lot
you
of
know,
buckets.
yeah, exactly.
It's like a bucket brigade,
Um,
one may say.
And you know, I'm grateful to myself for that.
I'm grateful that you are grateful to yourself for that. I'm happy to hear
As am I. So
that. Let's do
I
our
think it
first
works out
question
for
for
everybody.
today. Our first question comes
All right, yeah,
from
who do we have?
Maria from Annapolis, Maryland. Annapolis is a good town, by the way.
Right.
Annapolis. Let's see. Maria is a 40-year-old female. Her husband is 50. Married 11 years, no children. When we got married, I was 148 pounds. I am now 203 pounds. I am in the process of losing weight. However, I never considered myself ugly, and when I was younger, I had loads of men after me. But I wanted to settle and fall in love with my husband. Or I'm going to take that as I wanted to settle down and fall in love with my husband. Not
Right.
that I settled
Like,
for my
not settle
husband.
with this person.
Right, exactly. I'm going to make that
Oh
assumption.
yeah, because I was going to ask that question too. Is that I wanted to settle
Down.
not for my husband, settle with a husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I want to
Okay.
settle down
All
and
right,
fall in
keep
love.
going.
I've been unhappy for some
Yeah.
time, but wanted to work on my marriage. So we are in couples therapy. Today, I asked my husband that I need more validation, so asked him to tell me from time to time that I'm beautiful. He asked if I wanted him to lie to me. I was shocked. What
my
should
God.
I do?
Okay, you should stop setting money on for couples therapy on fire, and go find a younger man who appreciates you.
Well,
Like I'm assuming, of course, that you have already punched your current husband in the
I think
both
we're-
in the throat and balls. Like, I mean,
throat and
it's like yeah,
balls.
that's a
That's a
like,
twofer. That's a T and B. A throat and balls. That's like
Yeah.
a.
I mean that's a dick thing to say. I mean,
It is.
It's like you asked for kindness and reassurance, not perfection or lies.
Exactly.
Like and so
Exactly.
so you know, validation is a basic emotional need in a marriage. I like and the fact that he dismissed it like so bluntly
Right.
is, you know, I mean,
Right.
talk about fucking red flags.
I mean,
Like,
there's some pent up anger here. Like he's lashing out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He wants to hurt
Yeah.
her. Like that's like he knew it a hurtful thing to say, and he said it anyway. You know, that's like a lashing out. So I mean,
Right, but,
excellent
I mean,
topic to
so
bring
if
up
they're
next
in
time you're in
couples
therapy.
Yeah, he needs to. Well, they have to. If they're, you know, especially getting, it's like they need to lift each other up, not tear
Right.
each other down. Like we've got enough of that.
Right, and if you're in
You know?
therapy, it's both if you walk into therapy with anyone, right? If you walk into couples therapy, that is under the understood notion that you are trying to address the issues in the relationship and that you care.
And improve things.
If you do not care, then you should, again, as Greenpad said, save your money and not go to couples therapy.
Right.
This is
Right.
a much
Exactly.
cheaper situation. Oh my lord!
But I mean, I think everyone absolutely, you know, deserves to feel beautiful in a relationship, and if
Yes.
you're not with a person that takes it, then
And be
you know,
loved and respected by your
you're-
partner. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I guess what should I do? You know, that was a horrible thing to say.
Yes.
A massive dick move.
Yes.
But do you still want? I mean, I don't know. Like,
do you want to be with this guy? It's like,
how did he react after the throat and ball punch? Like, what? Was there a rupture of any kind? Was it? Yeah. Like, I mean, did he choke on his own vomit after he couldn't?
After the throat punching, like, he collapsed his trachea, right?
Well, she collapses his trachea and then punches him in the stomach, so his stomach contents go up into his collapsed trachea,
exactly.
which it initiates the gag reflex. It's very unpleasant.
Is there a word for that when you have to vomit but it can't come out and it goes back? What is that? There's got to be a word term for that when you can't get.
There has to be a word for
I would think so.
I have to.
Anyway, that's what should have happened after you punched him in the balls. Right. There's a question for AI.
Yeah.
So Maria, do you really want to stay with this guy? That's the first question you need to ask yourself, and then you need to candidly ask him, does he want to stay with you? Right. If he doesn't, then what the hell are you wasting your time for? Right. You deserve to be happy. But if you go to your next session of therapy, this exact topic needs to be brought up. Right. Bring it to the therapist. Say, hey, I asked him to say I was beautiful. Some reassurance. He told me he wasn't going to do. He's going to lie if he said it. Right. He's a very harsh thing. I just want to understand where the hostility is coming from. Like, is he resentful of you? Right. It sounds like he is. You know what I mean? It's like,
but he could be. I mean, it sounds like, unfortunately, it sounds like he's resentful because her body changed.
Right.
And so doesn't like that. A lot of guys too, they get resentful that time is a thing. And so
things change over time.
They want them to stay,
Well, I think time.
It's like Matthew McConaughey in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Right.
Like it's that attitude
exactly
of ladies always stay the same age. Like if you just hang out, it's like, but do you want to be Matthew McConaughey in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Right. So gentlemen, the way time works is time is the measurement between the periods where things are in one state versus when they're in the other state. So that distance is time.
It's chronology.
Right.
It's an order of events.
Order of events chained together.
From the Greek chronos.
Yes, thank you. That we logically connect in our minds to create a sense of flow of time, and that's how we live our existences. Right.
Right.
So.
And
no avoiding.
Over time, we change, and but from a, you guys need to, figure out where you stand and what his expectations are and what and just as Vanguard said, there's definitely resentment there somewhere that needs to be addressed because he's pissed about something.
And push him on it. Push him on it. Don't let it go. Push him on it in therapy with the counselor there. If you won't admit it, you got to call him out and say,
once his balls are healed.
If you won't fess up to it, you have to call him out and say, do you even want this marriage to work? Like, 100% straight. Like, be straight with me and say, do you want this marriage to work? Right? If you don't, let's fix it. Right? Both of you deserve to be happy, right? Even though he's a dick.
You can say, like, we have no kids now, and we can't have kids because I destroyed your balls.
Right, because of the ball punching.
And where do we go from here?
Exactly.
Didn't happen to have kids. You don't have that option anymore. Shouldn't have said that. Now here, have your paste for lunch because you can no longer eat solid food.
Because of the vicious punching. Here's your nutrient paste.
I mean, so that changes
your astronaut food.
Quite a bit. If you now need to feed him with a spoon all of his meals, then what's happened is the power positions in your relationship have shifted.
Right.
A collapsed trachea can really change a situation.
Oh my god, it's true.
You'd be surprised.
Yep.
And also, just a crushed balls. Also.
Exactly.
Just really, they become the only thing anybody cares about. Really? I mean, let me tell you.
You can't. Once your balls are crushed,
with experience.
Yeah.
You don't care about anything.
You literally
else.
cannot think about anything else except your crushed balls.
I mean,
it's like...
the primaries coming up. You don't care what the school.
Whatever. The score of the game. It's like it doesn't matter. Your balls are crushed.
Doesn't matter.
It's all that matters.
whatever sports team that you adore, and get mad at when they lose.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's crush balls.
you know what? Crush balls.
So that's the quick answer for it. Do that self reflection on yourself and determine if you really want to stay married to this guy. And if you don't, which
Right.
I don't think you should, based on what you've described, take action. Get out of the marriage.
Right.
Go live your life. Be happy and
Strong
be
agree.
loved and respected as you deserve. Right. That's the point. And again,
Right.
and call his ass out. Call his ass out to the carpet about both the comments and whether he wants to stay in the marriage or not. Right. And then continue the conversation from there. So that's
Right.
That's not me. All right.
Before or after paste.
Before and after paste. It's nutrient paste. All right, Murray, good luck. Good, we're pulling for you.
What do we have next?
All right, next we have James from Brookings, South Dakota. James says, my secret...
Governor's fucking crazy.
I know. South Dakota's fucked up. My secret stash of adult toys and vapes is now gone, and I don't know how to approach it. To put it into context, I'm 23, and I stay with my parents from time to time. He's a student. The last time I left some of my personal belongings, but they were hidden. Fast forward a couple days, and I'm back home. I come to find my whole room has been cleaned, including the clutter underneath my bed, which is where I left said personal items. Now, my parents haven't said anything, but I think they are giving me weird looks. What should I do? So they took his vapes and his sex toys. And he's 23.
I don't know. Learn the object lesson that you really don't have personal belongings when you're keeping your shit at your parents' house. Like,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I know it sucks, but like, you know, you put your like personal pleasure paraphernalia under the bed.
I
and,
know.
Like,
That's pretty
your mom like
amateur move,
it's
James.
Right. I like there's nowhere worse than under the bed. The only thing that should go under a bed is if like, you know, you're having sex and the girl needs to hide somewhere briefly
Yes.
until you can get your mom out of the room.
Right.
That's what under the bed is
That's
for.
the under. You always want to keep
Nothing
that
else.
place secure and clear, just for those purposes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it gets gross down there. It collects dust and all that. So
does.
the last thing you want to do is keep anything that you're going to be putting on your mouth and or sex organs.
Right.
So,
right.
you know,
on your mouth,
it's just-
penis, or
it's a-
anus. In
yeah,
any
it's just
combination.
it's a
it's like
yeah.
it's a thing. Oh
Like,
Lord.
You know, 'cause people store guns, drugs, you know, compelling evidence of insurance fraud, all that
Yes.
shit under the bed. And you know
Yes.
what? FBI finds it every time.
I would
So-
call. I don't know. I would challenge mom. I would go and say, "Hey, mom, I had a bunch of stuff on my bed. Do you know where it went?" And she'll say, if she says, "I threw it
Then
away,"
you will have to be like, you will have but then there will be the, okay, but where's the other deal though? Like, you know,
The other
if
deal?
there's an inventory, because it's like the 'cause the personal pleasure items, depending on what they are,
right?
it might be an awkward conversation that you may or may not wish to have.
With your mother.
The vape stuff, yeah. I mean, if your liquid shatter, you know, indica sativa hybrid
Yes.
bud was lost, like that sucks. And if
And
it's
that's-
legal in your state, you know, she should give that shit back.
Which it is not in South Dakota, I don't believe, because South Dakota, right?
I don't know any. Yeah, I have
Check.
no idea. But like,
Check.
my guess is no,
Right.
because you would have to have someone like. Although they are, I mean, it's like self-sufficiency and stuff. So I'm, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
It's still
but yeah,
technically illegal.
so there is a point to say like it was your things, but
Yeah.
the period of time where you're an adult but your parents are still responsible for your like living situation
Yes.
is a gray area when it comes to like your
Personal
room
property.
and belongings
Right.
and
Your stuff.
Yeah.
Your room. Definitely
And
sketchy.
while yeah, it's definitely your stuff, because I doubt very much that your parents, you know, bought your real doll.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to
But,
envision. Like, did he have like a full size sex doll stuff under there? Because that would be.
Because
That
it's
would
if
be
it was
odd.
considered like clutter, or just it was like it's like yeah, these had to be like small sex toys.
I would think
but I
so.
don't know.
A
Like
masturbatory sleeve, perhaps.
right, that's just called a gym sock. Masturbatory sleeve. Aren't we
Yes,
fucking fancy?
That's right. That's the Medical
A
term.
masturbatory
A
sleeve.
masturbatory sleeve is a medical term for.
They have a
said
medical
items.
term for
Yes.
something that you jerk off into.
Yeah.
Why?
The bodily function. Why would you not?
No. Okay, fine. That's called like you're ejaculating. But
Sure.
what you're ejaculating into? Why do they need a medical name for? Like, that is bullshit. Like it's like why would it's like? It's like, do you need a medical
James.
name for a toilet?
So okay, so should
like,
James?
Because you shit in it,
Right?
Like, because shitting is a biological function.
Yes.
The toilet, it can be a hole in the. It doesn't need to have a name.
Waste disposal.
Right.
Feces container. No.
Sleeve.
The sleeve. So all right. Here's his options. He either drops it and says nothing, lives with the weird looks, and then eventually it'll pass, right?
Yep.
Or he calls
That's my boat.
mom out and says, "Hey, mom, a bunch of stuff under my bed. Can you know what happened to it? I'd like to get it back, please."
Because you have an argument.
Those are your options.
But you have either way. You do have a point that is your rights, but it's do you wish to exercise those, and
Correct.
Is it worth it to you? Just think long and hard about any future conversations that might happen with your parents in South Dakota.
Right.
So, not sure, but they seem to be pretty chill if they didn't say anything. So
They're probably just embarrassed. They don't know how to bring it up. They're probably Bible
Right.
thumpers that don't talk about such things, right?
right,
Sex
and
with the
so
lights off,
There is
hold the
no way
sheet.
then,
Oh,
and so you kind of, so really you kind of have an out if they're like you just never discuss it, then
Yeah.
it just never gets brought up again,
Wow.
and that's that is my option that I would choose, but your mileage may vary.
It's true. It's
So,
true.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it really comes down to. is
Yeah,
it's like,
I mean, James, if you're concerned,
confront them or not.
right? If your concern's just about the weird looks, that will pass. If your concern's about getting your stuff back, then maybe you ask mom, "Where's my stuff?" Right? I think
Right.
that's kind of how you.
Right, exactly. Like how much investment in these personal belongings? Like what is it? Like what are we talking about? Like a $500 vape with Bluetooth
Yeah.
and
Right.
temperature control, and or are you talking about your bowl? Like or your
Exactly.
Juul,
In
your vape pen
exactly.
that you can buy for $15. Like
Right.
no.
In the future, James, what you do is, assuming you come home with a suitcase, keep that stuff in the suitcase. And
Exactly.
keep the suitcase closed.
Because your mom's not going to go through a suitcase
No.
that is a closed suitcase, because that
No.
would be weird.
That
Like,
would be weird, right?
That would be deliberate snooping, as
Correct.
opposed to cleaning out your room, which it's like, oh, so she probably wasn't delighted to find this stuff, which is
Right.
why you're not saying anything. And it's like,
Exactly.
so if you want to have that conversation, go for it.
There you go, James. Up to you. All right. So good luck. Laura
Right.
from Cornelius, North Carolina says she is a 30-year-old female. Boyfriend is a 29-year-old male. Boyfriend has told me he'd like to try oral on me, but I'm not quite sure about it. Oh, you have come to the right place, Laura. I have never really touched myself and seen myself down there. I've seen posts by men who were disgusted at the idea. I don't know if I should just let it be. I've turned it down a few times before saying I wasn't comfortable, but now I'm starting to think I should let him try it. But it just seems so gross. How do I get past this?
Okay, you
Laura.
have, oh my God, you have so come to the right place. Our very own Vanguard is a renowned, like internationally certified cunnilingus evangelist.
Yes.
He's known for his TED Talks
Yes.
on the subject.
I have done TED Talk on cunnilingus. Look it up.
He covers styles like motoring
TEDx.com.
and like how to gamify it by making sure you can find the little man in the boat. Like they're great. But yes, please.
Yes, Laura.
I yield the floor.
Yes, your vagina is beautiful. It's a beautiful work of art. I assume you keep it clean. That's the key thing. If you keep it clean, it is not gross. It is awesome. And you should let your boyfriend go down on you. It will change your life. You will love it. Hopefully he has skills. I hope he has skills.
But if but he probably will not have skills if he's literally just trying.
I know.
Well, he's asked to do it, so
Right.
he does have skills.
Right. I think so.
So
I'm going to assume he has some skills. He's
there's
done it
no
before.
downside here.
No downside.
If he wants to pleasure you, it's not the other way around where he is like, oh, I want you to give me a blowjob and you're feeling comfortable. This is
Right.
this is you,
Oh.
and As please trust in Vanguard.
Yeah, totally. Please,
He knows.
like, but I'm curious how you have sex, because it's like, do you just kiss and then go to intercourse? Like, is there no foreplay in between? Like, he doesn't put his hand down there and rub you? If you never rubbed yourself, you let him rub you? Like, that's already a step, right? Or are you always like wet and ready to go? Which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but it's normally requires
with
little stimulation.
With some people, it depends on time and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they
For sure.
do it quickly, but
For sure.
men, not everyone are as generous lovers as you are.
Well,
Vanguard.
thank you. I know that.
So
I know that. But I mark my words on this.
I think you would be
Any
surprised
man,
at, some of our brethren's.
any man who will
behaviors.
not give oral thinks it's disgusting. That man is wrong, and no woman should date them. It's because we need to let that thinking die out evolutionarily. You know what I mean? It's got to
Right.
be evicted from our.
We've
species.
got a ways to go.
We do.
I think.
But I assure you, Laura, that you want to experiment in this space and reciprocate.
In this space.
It's going to be wonderful. Engage in oral with each other. Touch each other. For God's sakes, touch yourself. It's like that part is weird too.
Right.
It's like touch
Right. No, it's
yourself.
not weird. It's not weird. It's not gross.
It's the most natural thing in the
it's-
universe.
It's
Touch
yes,
yourself.
natu-
Feel
it's-
good.
hey, the
Start with
all of the
yeah.
everything about it being like gross or bad.
It's
All
all
of
wrong.
that is a direct result of religion
Correct.
and culture.
Which we know is
It's
wrong
just
and
that-
evil
it's
and
just-
incorrect.
It's all evolutionarily bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Stuff,
like-
it's stuff that was designed to control you as a woman. Don't be controlled. Right.
right.
Yeah.
Those taboos. Whereas
Right.
your vagina was built to be pleasured. So
Built to be
know.
pleasured. You have a gift, Laura.
like
Your vagina
you have a
can
thing called the clitoris that is
Yes.
just there, just to
That can
you know,
just withstand
just to
pleasure to the degrees that men can only dream of. Literally.
Right.
It's like,
exactly.
let that
I don't know.
occur.
I don't know.
Because it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, I've read the studies.
Yeah.
I've seen the white papers.
So is it, right.
So, you know.
But that's the thing. Like, and you haven't made clear whether you go down on him or whether you use your hand on him or whether he uses his hand on
I'm
you.
thinking there's no way. There's no way that she goes down on him if she's not touching herself because it's gross.
Right.
There's no way she's.
Or
Yeah.
maybe just
I
the
mean,
lock is like women parts are gross. You know what I mean? Maybe that's like the brain lock. I'm trying to
It could
figure
be,
out what the thing is.
Which unfortunately is something that's another cultural
Yeah.
thing. It's like bad. You need to cover up. You need to, that's
Yeah.
the no place. It's like
Right.
you can't talk about
Right.
it. It's a secret. You know what I mean? It's been so.
We're so stupid as a
um,
species. We're so stupid. It's like,
We're very
oh my
dumb.
god, we're very dumb.
We are.
Yeah, no. So I think Laura, you need to start with touching yourself.
But you are not dumb, Laura, and so
Right.
you need to let your boyfriend go down on
Go
you.
down on you and start touching yourself. Start with this. Do the pillow between the legs. Do the rubbing. It's gonna feel good. Continue with the rubbing until you get the certain feelings. Roll with that, and then next time, try the hand. Outside rubbing. Then inside
Until you get big feels.
until you get the big
'cause,
feels. It's gonna be fantastic until you get the
Right.
big feels. So please, Laura, yes, please let the man go down on you, and
Yeah.
please start touching yourself. It's gonna open up your eyes and let you control your sexuality. I mean, my God, don't let some stupid cultural taboos like dominate your body. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. All right, cool.
Pope Francis always said, "Have your man go down on you."
I think he did. I think he is quoted on that. Yes, I think. Pope
Yeah.
Francis, let your man go down on you.
As the great Dr. Martin Luther King once said,
And said, "I have a dream.
"Cunnilingus,
Let me go down on you."
I have a dream that all men will go down.
all
on
men
women."
will go down to women.
He said that. He didn't. He might have. I think it got edited out in the speech,
Yeah.
but it was there,
It was.
and it was something he firmly believed in.
It's in the director's cut.
And
Yes. Yeah,
so
it is.
if you support civil rights, you support going down on women.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Yes, so please do. So, Laura, good luck. Give us an update on how this
Please do.
goes. We really want the follow-up from you
Yeah.
on how this goes. Because we really want to know
Absolutely.
how you enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
me.
so next question comes from David from Grants Pass, Oregon. David says, hi guys, I've had the same Discord friend group for years, and they're genuinely some of the most influential people in my life. That's great, David. Unfortunately, the last few months, there's been a recurring pattern. There's 5 of us playing, and games with 4-player max keep being brought up. This is a common tale. When it does, they won't even consider me. It will always be the other 4 playing. It becomes so frustrating. If I did something to deserve it, they won't tell me. I want to confront them, but I don't know what to say. Any advice? This is tough.
Okay. So while I am a user of Discord, I
Yeah.
have exactly one friend, and
That-
he is next to me
that's me.
right
That would
now
be- that
in
would
this
be
other
me.
little box.
That would be me.
So I have no idea what this like.
Yeah.
Like I mean I get like the if they're like really influential. I mean,
Right. I mean, the idea, irregardless of Discord, right? The idea is it's 5 friends that bond online, and they want to play games, but most games are 4 players only.
Right.
That's the problem.
And I guess, well, a Discord friend group doesn't necessarily have to be all gaming. You can also be, you know,
can many interests, yes, many varied
right.
interests, yeah. But he
But,
wants to play games.
yeah, and if
Yeah.
if you only like relate with them online,
Right.
you know, yeah, that's a really tough spot to be in, because it's confronting people online is very difficult.
It is,
You know,
because you can't read body language, you
it's-
can't detect nuance, right? You
can't
don't
read-
know what the
and
other guys are saying to each
misinterpreting
other.
things.
And misinterpreting. Yeah,
Right.
totally.
And yeah, so figuring out what people mean, like what, 'cause just even with text, it's like you
Yeah.
can't. So you need to, maybe, I mean, do like voice chat or something, or maybe is there one of them that you're closer to than the
Yeah.
others?
Right.
Just that you could.
That's what I was gonna
that
suggest.
You might be like, hey man, can we like chat? Because it's like if you're on Discord, like you have the ability
The
to
chat,
talk to each other,
right.
And I'm assuming you're talking to each other during these games. So you have each other's personalities, even though you're never been in the
Yes.
same room together. But
Yes.
yeah, just be open a freaking chat.
Yeah, 100% on point. I think is exactly what you need to do. You go to the guy that you feel which one you think will be most receptive, right? And then say
exactly. There's going to be someone who
Right.
it's like a little bit
Exactly.
more approachable than the others.
Exactly, and just go, hey man, can we voice chat? And then just say, hey, and get a voice chat and just say, hey, just saying you guys are playing a lot and I kind of feel left out. I want to play too. What can we do? Is there an option we could swap out? Can we try different games? Can we try games with more foreign players? I just really like to hang and play with you guys. And is there something I did? You know what I mean? Like when you phrase it that way, like is there something I did? Like even that very question,
They may say
people go, oh
it's
no
because you
no.
fucked Tom's wife.
Right.
And if you
And then
fuck Tom's wife,
now you know
it's
what it
that,
is.
man.
Now it's that.
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
that.
the thing. Exactly. Exactly.
So
exactly.
it's the only way to find out.
Tom's wife.
You
You son of a bitch.
I mean,
Yeah.
they only know each other online, but their wives can be met in the real world.
That's
so
right.
that's fine.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm not sure what the Discord rules are on that.
That's right. So that's the trick, David, is have that discussion with one of them and just say, hey, man, did I do something? Because I feel like, I'm kind of on the outs, whenever you guys are playing, and I kind of want to play too. So is there anything we could do? Would you like to play sometime? And see what he says, Hopefully be honest. And again, when you phrase that question back to them, says, hey, did I do something wrong, right? That's like a, whoa. Oh, no, you're cool. Or, well, sometimes the guys just think you're a little abrasive. You know what I mean? Something like, great, now you're having a conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you can
Right,
sort of get to the
exactly.
bottom of this.
Because it could be something very small, and that it is easily, fixable, or it might be nothing at all. It might be just be, they hadn't thought of it, and so
Right.
again, if you can get, an in with, one of them just to get the discussion going, then he can
100%.
hopefully communicate with the others, and you can work it out.
100%. But this does get to the bigger question too of like, and I'm online a lot, right? So, but even so, like, it's great that you bonded with a group online, but I don't believe people should have only online friends, right? I think you need to bond with people in real life. You need to find a group of people in real life that you physically see and hang out with. I think that's mentally healthy to do that.
So what you're saying, but I think what you're saying is you don't only have online.
Correct.
Friends.
You can have online friends. It's
So
great.
like you can have.
You also need
you can
real
have online
people
friends that you're. So there, you
Yes.
can have people that you only know online.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Great.
As long as you do have a social life. with
Have
physical
real
people. I mean,
life friends. Yes.
Although there are people. I mean, if you're very introverted or
discussed that
agoraphobic or
before.
just you never
I hear ya.
But
I hear you.
But yeah, I mean, it's healthy to we are social creatures,
Yes.
as Vanguard says.
Yes.
We are social animals.
Yes, we're programmed to be social.
When we don't when we sort of just go against that, I mean, that's not a cultural thing. That's like an evolutionary thing.
Yes.
Because we're kind of like, we need to help each other.
Yes.
Because otherwise, you know,
We
the
die.
lion fucking kills us all.
Right. Exactly. 100%. Absolutely. That's the point, right? And so I think that, and I do believe, like, it's going to come across controversial, and I don't mean to be. I understand introversion. I was introvert myself for many years, but that introversion, I still had friends in real life. And I think if you're an introvert to the point where I don't want to hang around anyone and I never want to be around any other live humans, you have a mental issue that you need therapy for. I'll make that statement. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
introversion should not go to that extent.
Right.
That's not healthy for a human being to be completely alone. So,
Right.
there you go.
But
I said it.
if a person is comfortable like that, yeah. I mean, so you would encourage that, but there are some people that are just, you know, it's too much. Like they
I know. I hear you. I just
think
think those people should get help. You know, that's all. I don't think it's healthy to be alone from when once you become an adult until the day you die. You know, I don't think that's a life lived.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
But
like,
I mean,
call me judgy.
think of where all
but-
of that. Well, I mean, we live we live in a country where it is socially acceptable to tell small children that they will burn in hellfire forever if they lied to their mom.
Right.
There are people that are just like, yeah, you know, that's
Sounds
cool.
great. That's
Like,
the right
to
thing. I know.
me, that is abuse.
Don't hang around
because
those
that's
people.
insane.
Right. Don't hang around those people.
Because it's really insane.
Yeah.
Like because as a small child, you take things very literally and are like,
Sure.
like that is, you know,
You have no context. You don't know any
terrifying.
better. Oh, absolutely.
and unfortunately for these people, that is the point
Hmm.
in order to get the kids to. But you know, everybody needs some therapy. I think
Probably. That's probably the end result of this conversation.
everyone might benefit from some therapy.
But David, yeah, so follow the plan we told you for reaching out to your online group. But again, I strongly encourage you to have some in real life friends, you know, the people you actually physically go hang out with.
Yep.
You will find a crowd. There's somebody
And he
for
might
anybody
very
out
well.
there.
We don't know.
You may very well may, which is great if you do, you know, but if you don't, I
Right.
strongly encourage that, please.
Yeah,
All
a
right.
lot of cool people in Oregon.
There is a lot of cool people in Oregon. All right, cool. Good luck, David. Our last question comes from Hannah from Hayes, Kansas. Hannah
Right.
says, will delaying sex deter guys who are only looking to pump and dump? I guess that's it's one of those new Gen Z terms, or is that what they're saying?
No. It's,
The,
no.
Pump
Having a
and
one night
dump.
stand is a pump and dump.
I never called it that. I called it a one night
pump and
stand.
dump is well, a pump and dump is specifically where it's like somebody that's just looking to have sex with someone, and then as soon as they do, they are like all set. Like
Yeah.
they lose complete interest.
Right.
That's what that.
That's the hookup
like
hookup culture, hookup
it's-
mindset, hookup culture. Yeah.
Right, but,
Yeah.
but also it's like the guy culture of like you specifically like just were after the sex and then nothing more.
Right. And those are the men you
the
avoid.
other person was not expecting that.
Right.
It's generally the-
Two consensual people into that
Round
same
of pump
thing,
and dump.
great. But if you're into that and he's not,
Right.
then don't date that guy, right? That's the All right. So I'm sorry. So will delaying sex deter guys who are only looking to pump it up? I want to form serious and meaningful relationships and want to get to know someone well before doing the deed. I just want them to date me because they enjoy my company and like me for who I am, not because of the sex I can give them. I've decided to wait 6 dates because I would like to see his consistency and investment in time. I always pay for half of these dates because I don't want a guy to think I'm only using him for free meals. Do you think the 6-date rule will save you from guys who just want sex? Not necessarily, but I don't think the 6-date rule is also unreasonable. I mean, that's fine. I've waited more than 6 dates in some relationships, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because like the short answer is like kinda, and
Yeah.
the long answer is not really.
Right.
Because I mean, I think because yes, it'll
weed out a
in
bunch
the
of guys,
absolute sense-
the
in
6-date
absolute
thing.
sense, yes, it will work. The one date thing, well, I mean, like if you sometimes if it is very reasonable to want to go on several dates with a person before you decide to have
completely
intimate
fine and
relations with
normal.
them.
Absolutely.
Totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
So and this so having that rule of 6 dates, it will deter some guys Like, and
Right.
so there are guys that will get deterred.
And the guys you want to avoid based
Just
on what
be
you're
warned
describing
that
here.
right, and it will help weed out a lot. Unfortunately, the
Some
others of my gender
are determined.
can be awful, and there are
Yes.
still those who
We'll play the long
will
game.
pursue
Yes.
long until
Yeah. Yeah.
with the the feeling of conquest. Or
Right,
whatever,
right,
you know,
right.
bullshit,
But I still think that
incel
I
thing.
still think that I think you're right. I think 6 dates will weed out a huge percentage of what she's trying to
And
get
that's a
rid
good
of. You know what I
number.
mean? It's a real good
Yeah.
number. I think it's great. I think it's great.
Right.
One thing I want to call you out on, Hannah, you use the phrase, I want them to like me for who I am, not because of the sex I can give them. Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
Sex is a shared
Yeah,
activity
because
between
that's
two people. It's not a gift one gives
right.
to the other, right? If you're going in with
Yeah,
this mindset, you're already starting
that's
off
the
on the
whole
wrong
virginity
foot.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's like giving them the
Wow.
gift of virginity. That's
Wow.
all. That's all the
Not-
religious
religion
stuff.
comes
It's
back.
like it's all
Not
of it.
giving
It's
anyone
like
anything.
presenting
Right.
sexual intercourse as a present
As a
for
as a as
as
a
like a gift that is
commodity. It's like a
weird as
bartered
fuck.
commodity.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like yeah.
no, Hannah, it's a
mean-
shared experience. You're not giving them the sex, you're sharing the sexual experience with another human being. That's what it is. Don't forget that. If actually you don't believe that, you shouldn't be having sex. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now maybe make your life easier. I don't know.
And that's why you start with you start with like giving him your tongue, and then
Give him your tongue.
move on from there. Because your tongue a lot of times does taste things it doesn't like, and that's his job. And then after that you don't. And
What
then
it was
the
designed
hands go
for.
blah and push it away. Yeah, that's what it's for. Tongue said no. Tongue said
Yeah.
fuck that. It's not.
No.
It's not happening. And if it's not happening, stomach's already said,
That's right.
buddy, it's spoken. Tongue said it. I don't.
That's right.
I do. There's a chain of command there. And
Absolutely.
since the tongue has to be at the top, it has the hardest job.
It does.
So it gets the most respect.
It does.
Um,
It gets a lot.
And that's
I'm
just
trying to figure out how to
that's just
bring this
the
back to
body works
cuddlingus.
aesthetically.
It's like,
Right. Well, this was just. Do you think the 6-date rule will save me? And the answer is, like,
mostly.
yes.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like kinda, but not
Well, I would hope
completely.
too. Like you go on 6 dates with a guy. The other thing too is like hanging out
Yeah.
with a guy and going on 6 dates you're gonna get to know that guy better. You're gonna feel more comfortable, right? And maybe more attracted to him because you'll learn more about him. You know what I mean? So that's another bonus. And maybe you
Right.
find if he's trustworthy or not. You get a better sense of that. Some guys can be very deceptive and it's hard to see through that. But again, weeding out the
Right.
worst offenders, right? I think is kind of the key here. And then
Right.
and
Yeah,
then
I think that's reasonable.
yeah, and
mean,
then do it.
You don't necessarily have to have. I would also encourage you to maybe not go below it, but if you're not feeling it, well, obviously, don't do it. But locking things into like numbers, like if something on the 5th date seems right, I would
Right.
I would discourage you from stopping yourself because you've made this internal rule assigned to a numerical digit.
Right.
Because
Like date 4, you're really feeling
that
it, and the
is-
guy's super hot, and you're like, you think he's really into you.
and
Feel
it's,
free to go
it's
for
your
it.
5th date.
Right.
Yeah, you can break that little promise to yourself.
It's your own rule.
You
I mean, you
it's
can do
like,
whatever you want with it.
give yourself the gift of an orgasm early.
It's-
You know,
Hopefully preceded by cuddling us. But yes,
right? Exactly.
clearly.
You know,
yeah.
Um,
So
as we talked about in great detail.
yes, of course. So Hannah, that's the thing, right? So the 6-date rule completely fine. It will weed out most of the worst offenders you're trying to avoid. And again, really think about your attitude towards sex. It is not a gift. It is a consensual shared experience. Very important. I cannot.
Good pick up on that. When you read it the first time, I didn't pick up on that. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's good. It's good. I think these things are important for our viewers to understand, right? Because too many mistakes. Oh, dude, speedrun time. It is you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely me.
It is you.
It is me.
I'm glad you
And you know what? I'm looking forward to it.
do not shirk
'cause I'm
your
in pressure.
responsibilities. You usually, well, as
It's
long as
not
you
to
don't,
shirk-
you ramble on and
No, I
on
can-
sometimes.
I'm not-
Put a minute on the timer.
I will
Okay, there we
save my comments for the end. Yes, I shall be swift like Icarus and Hermes.
Like Icarus and
Was Icarus
Hermes.
Swift? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he
You know,
flew too close to the sun.
Hermes
didn't he?
was messenger.
Hermes was fast.
Yeah, yeah. Icarus went too close to the sun because
He didn't listen to his father.
his wax melted, and
Right.
Daedalus was his dad.
Oh, Daedalus was the dad. That's what. Yeah.
Not stalling. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to read Green Pants 5 speedrun questions. These are rapid fire questions. I'm just going to hit him with. He's got 60 seconds to answer them, and we will do a unpack after. And Green Pants, are you ready?
Yes.
You look pretty right at me. All right, that's good. Okay, what is a piece of clothing you own that you love but rarely wear?
My T-shirt that says "Nothing fails like prayer."
What's the most challenging physical activity you've ever tried? It's a good one.
Not counting your cunnilingus TED Talks, rock climbing.
Yes. What's a common myth you wish people would stop believing? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Life has meaning.
What's a skill you learned in childhood that you still use regularly?
Lying.
What's the smell that instantly makes you feel nostalgic?
Oh, beer and cigarettes. It's like the aroma of my childhood. Like, definitely.
Very well done.
Like stale beer and cigarettes. I would be like, oh, that takes me back.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
well
when I
under
was
time.
when I was 8.
Yeah, well under time, which is fantastic.
Yeah. I knew I'd crush it.
Well done that time. No, well done. Definitely. So let us discuss. I have similar.
Those were all ones that I had things in mind. Like it was, the
top of mind
I
things.
I have one that says "Scathing Atheist" and one which is a podcast. And then I have "Nothing Fails Like Prayer," which gets a reaction from people, especially when you wear it in South Dakota. So
I love that. I love that. So the smell, mine is similar. The beer and cigarettes, because definitely old memories.
Is it really?
From grandparents. So where my stepdad's folks when I grew up.
That was the smell of the 50s and 60s.
It really was. So it really was. It was so bad. And it was. I remember exactly what it was too. It was Peels. Peels beer. I think it's called Peils or something. Peils.
Yeah, there's so many. I have no idea, but
and then Marlboro Lights were the cigarettes. I remember those specifically. There's this constant ashtray being filled. It was like, and they smoked in the house, and I was in the house.
There was Paul Mall was a cigarette brand, because I think my grandma because I don't think of myself as that old, but I did buy cigarettes for my grandma, which I was a small child, and which was totally allowed. And I don't even think I think it wasn't just no one gave a shit. I don't
there were no laws back then. There were seatbelt laws back then.
Well, no, I think you had. Did
she have a holder? She have a cigarette holder for these, or she just do regular?
Right. Well, that's very 20s and 30s. Or,
I know.
And that's like your Great Gatsby, or more of the Roaring 20s, where you've got the actual cigarette holder. But for me it was places like the VFW, or places that have the names like the Moose or the Legion or Knights of Columbus.
Yes,
which is another one.
Yes.
I would find myself in all of these establishments, pumping quarters into a jukebox, playing Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys over and over again.
Boom,
ba ba doom, ba Mao. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. And then have the old guys go and then be like,
Boys.
Teresa, shut that stuff off. Let him play it. Let him play it.
Exactly.
I love that. That was
exactly. I have memories of that as well. And the American Legion was another place I'd be brought to all the time. And the
the Legion.
The Italian Club was another one, at least for my father's parents. Bring the Italian Club.
We had the Polish American.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah.
That's good.
So NGS, they were German.
And
Polish,
I don't understand. There was always it was always explained to me. I'm like, why are we going here? When I started to get a little old, and my grandfather was like, we need to sign up. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he would go in, and there'd be a book, and he would sign the book. I don't know what the relevance of it was. You know what I mean? Like, it was a raffle. Like, I don't even know like what the deal is. Like, we have to go sign up at that. We have to go to the Legion and go sign up. Was basically what happened. We have to go to the Italian club to sign up. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what we're signing up for, and I never found out.
Well, when you go, the whole purpose of those places is to be a bar that is super cheap. Like, that's really the function. It's a social club. So like so as my grandparents like explained it, it was like, yeah, they pay dues, but they're pretty,
minor,
minimal. And because it's now a private establishment, they don't need, because it's a social club, they don't need a liquor license. And so because of that,
interesting.
They
never thought of
just,
it that way.
So they're tending bar, and so you're getting beer for like beer, it's like the price of like, so you're drinking, but you don't have to pay bar prices.
I see.
Because it's all part
it's
of
not
your
a real
group.
bar. It's part of your
like
fees.
Everybody, veterans of foreign wars. That's every person of that
generation,
era that lives within your local area that will just
beer.
come. And it's like, and you have something that you'll talk about, and you'll have like the turkey shoot or whatever.
It's great.
And,
I just never understood we always went to sign up. I never got the signing up thing. I never quite knew what that meant, but I
sign up and then leave.
There was like a notebook. He would sign up and shoot the shit with people for like 20 minutes and then leave. You know what I mean? It's that kind of deal.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what. But I mean, for my grandparents, they would come in, they would sign in, they would drink.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe as a member you need to sign in or something.
Yeah. Well, it's part of it's all of it is careful to make sure that you're following the laws so that you're not breaking anything that's going to make them have the
the popo,
alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Yes, ATF kicking into the door with a battering ram.
Right. They don't want that. You just got a bunch of World War II veterans in there. Like, that's not a good scene. So.
Yeah. No, I get you. What else do we have in here? We had common myths you wish people would stop believing. I mean, I thought you were going to say, which mine would be, is organized religion. Common myths you wish people would stop believing.
Oh,
like,
I mean,
come on.
I mean,
it's the low-hanging fruit. But...
Right. Well, no, that's why I said life has meaning. Like, if you just,
true.
If you just understand, it's like life has a purpose. Love will conquer all.
The afterlife awaits you. You'll sit next to God.
Good always wins out in the end. Karma will get them in the end. Or, God doesn't give anybody more than they can handle. My favorite one. It's like, anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like, no, it does not. Like, you're just in a coma and you're not dead. Like, what the fuck?
You're not stronger from being in a coma.
That's the dumbest thing. Right. It's or like, it's part of God's plan. Like, how far do we have to go before everyone realizes there's no fucking plan?
There's no fucking plan.
Like, it's just,
there's literally no plan.
If you still think there's no really credible evidence to show that there is a plan.
No.
You have to really, really work hard to try to reverse engineer,
to rationalize
our
a plan
situation into
with a plan from an intelligent being that made a plan
from someone. And the key thing is benevolent.
Right.
If this is all from some like demon god that just wants to fuck with us, I get it.
That would make sense.
That's right.
It's like, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, that is plausible.
Right.
I find that plausible. But
yes.
The all benevolent thing, it's like, no,
that doesn't make any sense. Because the very fact that children with cancer exist, it means that's not what it is, right? So...
right.
Oh my goodness. Cool. So, what else did we say? Oh, the clothing. Yeah, there's a good clothing one. I wonder what mine is. Oh, I know what mine is. I have a there's this company that makes these, they're like, it's clothes, and it's like, and they do a couple of series. They do some like hoodies, like zip up hoodies, like workout wear.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they also do like t-shirts and stuff, so what they do is they don't quite, it's not blatantly superhero, but it's like themed, you know what I mean? Like, for example, my hoodie is like red and blue to where you look at it and you're like, oh, that looks Spider-Man-ish, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what it is. It's a Spider-Man hoodie.
I've seen all that stuff. There's so many of that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I have one. It's a t-shirt, and it's got
t-shirt hell is great. It just has offensive t-shirts.
It's got a black part up here and then gray in the bottom, and the shirt's called the Wayne. You know what I mean? So basically, it's like a Batman theme shirt.
Right.
And I like it. It fits good. I think it looks good. Mrs. Vanguard does not accept me wearing this in public. So.
Oh, okay.
And we pick our battles, and that's one battle I chose not to fight because there are other more important battles to win. So that's the end result. So I don't wear the Wayne.
Yeah, there are several items that Mrs. Greenpants does not want to exit the house,
like the prayer one, and
can be worn, and it can be worn indoors. Is that? I mean, that
right.
It's more, it's like silly with the anime characters and everything, but I'm like, you know what? Naruto is cool. I get lots of I
lots
get
of comments.
How many kids look at my Jujutsu Kaisen T-shirts and are just like, "Man, your dad gets it."
Well gone. Your dad's a cool guy.
I love that.
And you're like, "That's correct. I'm a cool guy."
No.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and challenging physical activity you said was rock climbing.
Like, because recently I've tried. I mean, just on obviously not. I'm not climbing up El Capitan.
Sure.
But this is
not
more
free climbing.
like
You're not free climbing El Capitan. Yes.
Right. Yet.
Right.
But doing like the rock climbing gym, it's like it is because it feels like it shouldn't be as hard, but it's so many different muscle groups and stuff that you're using. So it really does it. So yeah, that is challenging.
Absolutely.
Because it's like
it's muscles you typically don't work
as
out
well as you hope.
You know what I mean? Like you can lift to be active, but like no. You got to work like the muscle that goes through here, down here, and the fingers, and like there's not many exercises that you have to target exercise that, right? So you typically don't work those out.
The only exercises which are rock climbing.
That is right. Or something like I got my little.
They build the walls.
Individual finger exercisers and stuff. You can do something like this, but it's like it's difficult to target those muscles. Yeah.
But also, it's also the vestibular part of like knowing your own body.
Oh my god,
and, like,
for sure.
Where you are and like and like your balance and how much of like weight you can put on a certain body part and how much power that has to support. I mean, it's a whole like orchestra of like making sure that you're as opposed to just straight. I'm trying to make my bicep bigger and drinking injecting creatine, drinking protein shakes,
exactly,
or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what mine is. Like rock climbing is definitely up there. I mean, I used to do the Spartan races; those were pretty.
Oh yeah,
intense.
Yeah, I've never done like a something like that. That was a.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say though. I think worse than that was like
a couple. I've done a couple of hikes where I've done like the AFC, like where
trail hikes and stuff, right?
There wasn't like super, but I got where they were like long 10, 11, like all day hikes that were vertical, and so by the end of the day you were just exhausted. You weren't. It wasn't painful, but it was just like that.
It took a lot out of you,
and then and then they just feed you so much because you've burned like
so
8,000 calories climbing up this mountain.
Exactly.
It's just like
exactly. Yeah. So the Spartan race is rough. I've climbed Mount Washington, which is a challenging climb, but I don't think I must want to say I did. I went up. Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually. It was fantastic. I think I almost want to say boxing. Like I boxed. It is cold. I boxed for a while, and it is exhausting. Like you look at and people complain like they'll look at like heavyweight fighters like after the first round they're just hugging each other. I mean, they are wiped. It is
they're falling down
to be constantly like this, and it is after like 5 minutes of that, it is exhausting.
They're constantly training.
Right.
I mean, just do this like
for 10 minutes,
more than a minute.
Right, and you're just like, oh my god.
Like you get a heavy bag and you just start hitting the heavy bag. 35 seconds in, you're like, okay,
done with the heavy bag. Right?
I think exactly. To be able to do that, or more like
that's right.
Doing the speed bag,
right.
Your arms will be tired. We'll give it 40 seconds
right.
before you're just like,
yeah, totally. It's like it really takes a lot out of you. So I really got to admire these fighters. It's definitely a thing. So what else do we have? So the clothing we talked about, the common myth. Childhood skill. So you said lying. Oh, yeah. It's a good one, actually. It's a real good one.
Well, it's a childhood skill that I learned. I still use today. I mean, I could say like English.
Right.
Speaking
masturbating language. Right.
you know.
Right, masturbating.
You know?
Gotten better at it, actually, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, and so
Yeah.
to a degree, it is a skill,
Right.
you know.
It is.
But
It's a
and
good
it
choice.
is something that I still use regularly. I'm not ashamed to say.
Yeah. I don't know what mine would be. I don't know if it'd be there's a bunch. I don't know. Gaming, I don't know. Gaming really a skill. It's really a set of multiple
Yeah,
skills, but
like
my propensity
like
for gaming, my
I wonder if I could still. What one skill that I didn't. Oh, like okay, I used to BMX bike and
yes, I remember
would
that.
go in these races down the hills
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff. That is not a skill that I kept that I thought I did. Like my
Oh, because you
sense
tried to
of
ride a bike and
balance
it
and
just didn't.
direction of like no, I tried to ride their bike and like do like a back wheel
Sure.
just like
Yeah,
right on the
a
back
wheelie.
wheel, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an easy trick, or like hop and just do a hop
Yes.
under the curb or whatever. I just collapsed onto my back so hard I hit the ground like a steam shovel. Like it was like boom. I blacked out for like 5 seconds. The kids came running.
Oh my
They were
God.
like, "Yes, oh my God. Oh my God." I was
Writhing in
I was
pain.
okay. I mean, because then the bike drops on my
Of
face,
course, of
and so
course.
it's like, okay, so I've got a pink bike on me.
Right.
It's like I push the Huffy off me, and then it's like but then I'm like, I want to just sit there and I would love to weep if I could.
Right.
But, I can't.
Tears
Obviously.
don't come. Right. Can't run the kids.
So
Beg for mercy.
It completely knocks the wind out of me.
Right.
And it's like, from the back, and you're,
Oh my God.
and you're kind of seeing stars or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and you're thinking like, that was so fucking stupid.
Right.
Like I am not 14
Right.
anymore.
For me,
And
that
so that is
right.
a skill.
Oh, that's the thing
that
that you did not maintain. Right.
Not
Right.
have. Yes,
For,
exactly.
For me, that equivalent was skateboarding. I used to like be one of the skateboard punks. Like I could do the thing where I jump up and the board flips around. You know what I mean? Like you're on the board, kind of thing. And I could do the kick up break and a couple other not major tricks, but a couple things.
Like
right?
ollie
like
or whatever.
getting
Yeah,
on the skateboard. I was like, I couldn't even get the thing to stay still. I was lucky it didn't go right out from under me to fall on my ass.
Right. Because I just thought, like, I'm older, I'll be better.
Right.
No,
not
It's
so
like-
much. Some skills,
it's
maybe.
like-
Some
it's
not
like
so much.
Half of your body parts don't work. Like, and also, like, you will suffer great damage. Like when before, it's like we didn't even wear helmets.
No,
but,
no
like,
fear of
now
injury.
it's like if I went on one of those tracks, like if I didn't die, I would be on a ventilator.
Right.
Like, something
You would be on a
like,
ventilator.
like I would seriously
Oh my
damage
God.
my body.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if I just tried to do like one loop on one of the courses that like we just do all day,
Yes.
like on the hills and stuff, where like our bikes would hit each other and then just we'd collapse on the ground
Right.
and we'd just be like, oh, fuck, oh yeah, and it's like and then you spray that shit on it that just like burns like hell. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
Bactine,
you have, like,
Bactine,
because you have road, yeah, exactly,
Road
because you
rash,
have road
yeah,
rash all
yeah.
over.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I used to do that too. I used to do the one wheel up, and I would like wave my other arm around like I was all cool. I'm like, yeah.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
bike's going on one
And
wheel.
part of that is
down
like just
the
because it's balancing on that
Right.
on the wheel, but yeah, that is a skill. I don't know if I've told you this. I don't have that
no longer
anymore
possess it.
because
I don't know if
I
I.
ended up on my back.
All right.
Um,
I'm assuming
I
I don't have it anymore either, so I will not try as you did.
assume that, right? But because it's not worth it, especially in front of children.
Oh my God.
Because you have to do the whole like dad like I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Get
Wow,
your
we're
mother.
home.
Go
We're
get your
gonna walk.
mother.
We're gonna walk home now.
Go get your mother.
I'm just gonna walk. You go ahead.
Right.
I'm right here. I can see you.
Right.
I see
It's
you.
great. Everything's great.
Everything is totally fine.
Oh my
Those are
God.
not tears in my eyes.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I am not. I'm not crying. You're crying. Absolutely.
That's great, dude. That's great.
So-
Cool.
If anybody takes anything from this, do not even as confident as you think you are. If you have not done a physical like a trick
In 30 years.
plus,
Right.
do not just try it.
Don't cold turkey it.
Bang.
Don't just jump back
Yeah,
in.
yeah, exactly. Do not
Just work up
start
to it.
slow.
Work up to it. Yeah.
Stand on that skateboard
No.
and then see if you even can.
Right.
Like, as Vanguard found out, he cannot.
Right.
You know, as
Yeah.
I found out, I cannot.
Right. Yeah. It's like a
As
muscle. You gotta use it or lose it. Just like some of those skills. Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Cool.
Right.
Well, I think we covered it, man.
Yeah,
I think we covered it. I think we covered the joys once again of oral sex.
yeah, you got to speak on your favorite topic
I
in the
did,
world.
which makes me
So
very
that's
excited.
awesome.
That's fantastic.
Right. Like,
You know,
that was tailor made for you, my friend.
right. Don't marry horrible
Um,
people. And hide your sex toys and drugs from your parents when you sleep at their house. I mean, that's the summary of the
or hide
life
them-
advice today.
Hide them better.
Right.
Well,
It's
you know,
like-
and also if you're in a friend group,
Mhm.
how to communicate with
Right.
that friend group
Exactly.
in order to
Exactly. Yeah.
settle what could be some sort of
Misunderstanding or communication issue. Even men can have serious talks. It's okay. Men can have actual real talks.
Yes.
don't
Right.
believe otherwise, dude. Cool. All right, Green Pants. Well, we're gonna sign off, but we're gonna be here again next
Yes.
Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern
Tuesday.
U.S. time.
So you
And-
want me to be here?
I do. I'm
Not
gonna need you to
someone
be
else.
here.
You want okay?
I believe
right.
it's in your
All right, so
contract that you
I'm
need
on-
to be here, so
I
you should be
okay.
here.
To say that I have I have nothing.
I have-
I got
I
zilch.
have a contract
no,
somewhere around here.
those are
Somewhere
okay. Yeah,
in this.
those. Yes. Okay. Right.
I
You
have-
might as well be saying you have the Epstein files.
I have
They
documents.
look at my binder.
I have
Yeah, look
signed
at this. I got
documents.
all my documents. I have no contract. I got
documents.
nothing. I live and breathe on the whim of this man.
I know.
So,
That is
yeah.
true, actually.
But you all heard
True.
said next week I'm in. So
Yeah,
if someone else is here, fuck them.
Right.
Like fucking message me or something.
And click the link below Green Pants to submit your questions. So like
Yes,
that'll bring you
please.
into our question form. You submit your question.
Right below me.
Right. We will answer your question based on the relevance and how much they amuse us and in the order which they're received. As the rough sorting order.
Right.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
So yeah, until then,
You know what?
I don't know. Bankrupt.
That's how it works.
That's how it works, right? We're not gonna answer boring questions. We're gonna answer saying, should I go to college? Maybe. You know what I mean? We're not gonna get that one. It depends,
Yeah.
right?
Depends.
We like the juicy ones. So, all right. So until then,
We do.
Green Pants, pleasure as always.
We're here to help.
We are here to
Always
help.
a pleasure, Vanguard.